You're ready, I'm ready, we're all ready for this video to just be here. Just be put right here on this little corner of the internet. Muchachos, we have done it. We have finally finished the kitchen reno. And for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the entire process of it. The design, the tear, the build. I'm gonna show you guys and tell you guys kind of just our process of going through it, our ideas for it, why we decided to reno, and oh so much more. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. This should be a really fun video, especially for me to look back on. So let's go ahead and get started. So previously, in a previous video, me and my husband Kieran decided to declutter the kitchen, and decluttering videos are not new here on my channel. P.S. Shameless self-plug. But while I was decluttering, I realized how much space we honestly didn't have. For the first 5 years of mine and Kieran's marriage, we lived in a mobile home, and it was a pretty small, tight kitchen, but we actually had more space in that kitchen area versus the one that we live in now, or the one that we lived in. We have way more space now. And I'm just speaking about like cabinet room and walking space. Our previous kitchen here was very small, very tight. Aesthetically, obviously, it wasn't that great. And I want to feature more cooking videos and such here on my channel. And I wanted a really nice space to do so. Maybe make a cookbook, I don't know. I just wanted a nice kitchen to create nice content in. So sure, it wasn't beautiful, it was old, it was small, it was like lacking storage space, but this was the kicker. This just kicked it all. It was broken. The cabinets were badly put in. Some of them were starting to like literally come off the wall. The cabinet doors were starting to come off, like breaking. Our dishwasher didn't work at all. Our fridge was starting to go. Our oven was broken, and our microwave button didn't always work. So here I am, Sarah, microwaving my 7-day-old leftovers into the microwave. You go and shut. Pressing my time, it's all good. Beep, beep, beep. Pretty excited about my 7-day-old leftovers, and I press the button, and guess what? Those 7-day-old leftovers became 9-day-old leftovers because the button would be stuck for like 2 days, and I couldn't get my food out. This wasn't like once in a while. This was an ongoing issue. And at this point, we were like, we're done. It's time to reno. So once the demo started, I was pretty excited before we moved like our dining room table and our fridge into the living room, because that was gonna be our eating place for a bit, because this was a demo zone. I can't even tell you how just like dirty and dusty it was, like, but I decided during the portion of just everything being taken down, I want to mildly be a part of it. I wanted to experience this for myself. Next time girl is going to order herself a pink hard hat. Safety first, people, don't be like me. But my brother started taking things off the walls, and I just wanted my part in this. Yay! Okay. I want to help you.
So it's not gonna be heavy at all.
Okay, watch me completely fall over.
Alright, ready? Last screw, here we go. 1, 2, 3, there you go. You got it.
I got it, but I can't put it down.
Woo!
Look at all these screw holes.
Boom. Isn't that
Okay.
wild? That's crazy.
Oh my goodness, it's like they're creating like a line for us to follow.
That's wild. That's when you go, I can't find the stud.
Yeah. That's insane.
Isn't that wacky?
This was the original color of the kitchen, and then the people before us, they painted it like this weird green color. Yeah, you can see it. Chartreuse, avocado puke green. Once that was done, I kind of just stood in the kitchen and I was like, okay, I'm in a place and state of doubt, especially when we had the plumber and the electricians come, because they just tore the place apart. And I was in a full-on state of like, how do we come out of this? There was holes everywhere. I'm pretty OCD, so everything was like, no, like how do we get past this? I decided to whip out the camera and get Kieran to hold the camera and show you guys just kind of a quick demo tour, an idea, a plan of what is gonna happen. And after that, I'm going to talk to you guys about colors and our idea when it came to this kitchen. Okay, so we're at the point of really what feels like complete and utter chaos. Even though I know everyone knows what they're doing, sometimes I walk in here and I'm like, they're making more holes, they're opening more things, like, and I was even just saying to Kieran, like, are they allowed to write on our walls? And Kieran's like, that's normal because I guess it will be drywalled and painted, but I'm kind of like, how in the world is the kitchen gonna come from this? But I know it's gonna happen, and everyone has been doing such a good job. We had the plumber come in because we used to have our sink here and our dishwasher right here, and we're now going to have our sink here. Our sink will now be here, and our dishwasher is gonna be right here. So he had to run some, would you say lines, tubes?
Yeah. No, lines. What lines? Drainage pipes.
Some pipes around this way so we can actually have that. There's been a little bit of an issue with the whole inspection thing, but it's happening and we're getting there. Previously, the pot lights in this space were really random and awkward, and now we have 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna have one right above the sink. If you come over this way, bum, bum, bum. We finally have pot lights above the kitchen table. We've kind of dined in the dark the past little bit, so now we have some pot lights here. So now we can actually see our food. We're really excited about that. So the kitchen, follow me. The kitchen is now pushed up against all the walls. It's gonna be pushed like this. But what I really wanted, especially when it comes to filming and making cooking videos, to have a bit of a peninsula come out here. It's gonna be the same type of wood and staining and like finish as our table. We're also gonna have matching shelving units that are gonna go in the corner. That's gonna be that same wood, and it's gonna be open and really cool. Anyway, a bit of like a kind of bar area peninsula, and then above we're gonna have some really cool pendant lights. I really like the look of them, but I'm still like, are these the right ones? Like they're kind of...
Yeah, show them. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, here.
Because we don't really know.
And the thing is, Kieran said, if we don't like them, we can replace them. Like, it's fine.
Be careful, it's glass.
I will. Don't worry, Mom, I'm careful. Oh, actually, looking at them, I really like them now. They kind of look like the 80s punch bowl, but like reinvented as a pendant light. We're gonna have an Edison bulb in here, and then it has the black and gold thing. What do you call this? Black and gold thing. So it's gonna go like that. So we have 2 of them. I don't know what it's called. And they're gonna be right above that kind of bar area peninsula. Oh, they look cool. And the way they carry the light is interesting. Lastly, I wanna show you guys something else. Lastly, we thought we picked out our floor, and then we realized we didn't like it. It let off this really weird green, and it was a really big tile, which I thought was cool, but we decided to go for something more like this. So this isn't actually tile, this is vinyl. So it's really gracious. If something drops, it's not gonna shatter the tile. It's gonna wear really well with these kids. So this is our original flooring that they had to pull up that was in that random little nook area. And this is the flooring that we're gonna do in the kitchen. It has that similar kind of sandy tone, and the darkness kind of really matches with this here. Vinyl tiling that we'll be doing, and it looks like real tile. You know, like it really looks real. So sorry about that. We're waiting for inspectors to come, and they're gonna say yay or nay. And if they say yay, then our cabinet guy and all the other guys can kind of continue their work. But if they say nay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. So like, we've been praying a lot about that. We'll see what happens, and stay tuned. Let's talk about the look. So if you go through mine and Kieran's house, you're gonna see a lot of light and bright. I like the look of things just being really light, bright, open, airy. It feels clean. It feels lovely. I like white. I like gray. I like it. So I really wanted that to be in the kitchen. White cabinets was a total like yes. Love the look of a white cabinet. Going for texture, maybe a little bit of pattern, because when things are very white, it can come off as being very flat. And I wanted a little bit of like something to break it up. This came in handy. This table is by Lock and Mortis. It was custom. It was expensive, but I think it's all worth it because I will literally have this table till I die. And like, I don't know, we can make a coffin out of this. Like, we're gonna use this to its full potential. That got dark really quickly. I literally kind of almost want to be buried in this table. This inspired a little bit of woodwork as well in the kitchen, some cool floating shelves, as well as some wood countertop pieces. It is literally called a waterfall. You guys should have heard this conversation and the look on my face. My brother and his brother-in-law, Jordan, decided to tell me and Kieran that we should do a waterfall in our kind of bar area. And I was like, what? A waterfall? And Kieran was like, I love that. And they were like, yeah, we'll put the wood here and there's gonna be a waterfall. And I was like, hold up, a waterfall? Kieran was so excited about this. And in my mind, I am literally thinking we're getting a waterfall in the kitchen. And I was like, no. But Kieran was so excited, I was like, you know what? Submit. We're somehow getting a waterfall. It's later explained to me that what they meant by that was a wood piece for the bar countertop, as well as the same wood piece coming down. So it's just kind of one smooth wood piece. And I was like, thank you, Lord, because at this point, I thought we were getting a waterfall. So between the wood, a little bit of texture, a little bit of color within the wood, that's like all the color we have, and some funky tile, which I'll tell you guys in a little bit. I want to go with some dark hardware, and that would be in the faucet, the soap pump, the knobs. I love dark hardware against white clean areas. I just think it is so cool, kind of retro. And then the cabinet guy came the next day. For the next 2 or 3 days, the cabinet guy is putting the cabinets in, and I'm refusing to look because I knew I would just break down and cry with the cabinet guy right there. And I was like, I don't want to be that person around this person. I'll do that later. So later I went and saw the cabinets and I lost it. Oh my goodness. It looks like a completely brand new house. Oh my goodness, Kieran. This looks just like our table.
Yeah.
Oh my word. It's gonna be a little bar. It's gonna be a little big sink. So nice. So nice. Oh my goodness. Kieran says we can finally take down the plastic door thing. Where do we even start? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I feel like we're getting married again. Like, that's the kind of feelings I'm having. It's just like that intense. Is this real? So there's a couple reasons why I can get pretty emotional over things like this happening. First of all, let's just say it's very overwhelming. I think me and Kieran have been hugely and richly blessed the past couple years, and having the ability to do something like this is stuff we used to talk about and dream about, and like, here we are. It's just so insane. And then also, I just have this thing where emotionally sometimes it's hard for me to be given things. I associate it with other things. It's part of my bringing up. It just kind of sucks. It's a me problem. Honestly, it's just a me problem. Anyway, getting things for me, even if it's a gift, can actually be really difficult. So this was a pretty big gift, and I cried from being overwhelmed, and just such a cool experience. Like, so cool, so exciting. So at this point, floors were done, cabinets were in, and we were looking towards getting countertops, but not just yet. I was way too excited for where we were at that I started to slowly put some things away in the areas that I was allowed to, because obviously we weren't done our reno just yet, but still some things need to be put away so we could take it out of storage and like in the basement, free up a little bit of our room. And also we were able to move from eating in the living room here back into the dining room, and that just felt so good to move this table back in here. So it's been a couple days since the kitchen has been pretty much installed for the most part. We have our cabinets in, the fridge and the microwave were also put in as well. But as you can see, we're waiting on our countertops. They've been ordered and we're really excited to get them in, but until those are in, we are waiting on our stove and dishwasher and our sink as well. But that's okay, because I really do think that having this kitchen is still doable. We've been washing dishes in the bathroom sink as well as in the bathtub. We've been still having a lot of instant oatmeal, lots of toast. Lots of toast. It just feels so good to be in here. It feels comfortable. And since it is the weekend, I thought while I'm doing some homeschool with the kids, I would go ahead and start putting some things away. I can't put everything away because there are still areas, like I already said, that need to still be done. The areas that are all done, like these pull-out drawers, we also have this right here that's all done. We're gonna fill those up. We still have no countertop here, so I'm not gonna put anything in these drawers. Here I have a lot of the kids' arts and crafts and puzzles, and I'm gonna do the same on this side, but this is like an island peninsula piece, and they're still doing electrical work through this cabinet, so we're gonna leave it. And look, oh, soft clothes, love that. So for the next couple days, I spent a lot of time, as you saw, cleaning, putting things away. And then I also want to say I am gonna do like a kitchen organize, pantry organize, beautify video. That's gonna be coming in a little bit. Oh, I'm so excited for that one. So next was countertops. When it came to me picking a countertop, I wanted something that was not stark white. I wanted something that was not a blue white, but like a neutral to warm white. Our countertop is quartz and it has like that speckle fleck in it. It's really beautiful. It's really clean. I love the look of a light countertop with light cabinets. It's so pretty. We have these white countertops and white cabinets. We need to break this up a little bit. Therefore, we decided to go for dark appliances. I think some people may have been like, I don't know about dark appliances. One of those people was actually Kieran, and I was like, trust me, we're gonna do black stainless steel appliances. It's gonna break it up a little bit. It's gonna look good with our black hardware, and we're gonna do some funky tile. Everybody does subway tile, and I think if you wanna more modernize your kitchen, do a subway tile. If you have kind of a bland looking countertop, do subway tile. If you have looking cabinets, do subway tile. Like, it modernizes your space. But because our space already looked so like crisp and modern, I want to go ahead and do a funky tile. So hexagon tile seemed like a pretty good route to go. A white hexagon tile with dark grout that matches our stainless steel appliances. That just seemed like a pretty solid idea to me. And like that, I mean, that's pretty much it. So without further waiting, because I don't think I can wait any longer, nor can you guys, this is our kitchen. Thank you guys so much for joining us for just this really cool experience. This kind of like pulled me and Kieran into just making something really, really fun. So I'm so excited to be making some more content for you guys in the kitchen. Vlogs are just gonna be 10,000 times better because we're just gonna be bringing food to the table. And look, some of the jars are falling. I need some new spice jars. But thank you oh so much for being here, for supporting me and my channel. This literally happens when people support you and show some love. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.